Good morning everybody. We've decided to come to my local canal this morning. It's bright and early, about 3 o'clock. As you can see, it's still dark, and I'm hoping for some early tench and some early bream action. I mean, I don't expect much because obviously this place that I visit is very wild, and they released otters on here, and they've eaten most of the fish, and it's been involved in poaching as well. But hopefully maybe one or two fish have escaped, and they're going up and down the canal waiting for me to catch them. So on simple float tactics with bread and worms. Oh, you can hear the ducks have just arrived, which is good. They know I'm here. So hopefully we'll get one or two bites this morning. Yeah, so here we are on the canal. I don't know if you can see that, but the reeds have just started to come up now there, look, and we've got one or two bits of cabbage, so I'm hoping that one or two fish are moving around. Looks pretty good, but like I say, this place is very open, and it's suffered from predation. Yeah, there's something nice about watching a starlight in the dark. You know, it's very, very misty, very eerie, and you never really know what's going to happen. One minute you could be having nothing, next minute you could be having quite a few things. Oh, I see the ducks have found me bread, and they're eating me loose offerings. Might have to scare them off now. I think they're just going off now. They're toddling off all by themselves. Well, yeah, hoping for a tench this morning, but anything will do. It's just nice to be out beside a canal, and I like this canal. It's very wild, and it used to have some real good fish in it, but now they've been depleted. But I still like coming here. Yeah, so the bait I'm using, it's good old faithful bread. You can't beat a bit of bread flake, and of course there are one or two big rudd in here as well, but I didn't have any last year. Now that could have been because of the cormorants, I don't know, but hopefully there's one or two survive. But yeah, you can't beat a nice piece of bread on the hook. And then I've just got my old faithful Drennan rod with me, my specimen tench rod, and armed with just a float, just in the distance there with a little starlight. We'll put the bait down and see if we can catch anything. Well, we've just done our first bite in the dark, and I've just landed a beautiful canal bream. It's probably around about 3 to 4 pounds, but nice start on bread flake in the dark. So in there is a really nice canal bream. Right, let's have a look at it. So there we go. So nice start to the morning. A £3.12 bream. There we go. There we go. That's a nice start to the morning, isn't it? A beautiful £3.12 bream. And he's got his spawning nodules on him, so I'm pleased this one survived. I don't know if there'll be another one in the shoal, but yeah, he's got spawning nodules. It's that time again, and he's thinking about something else. But he didn't say no to my bread flake. Oh, careful! Beautiful. Let's bait up and see if we can get any more. Yeah, so here's my bream, and you can see all the spawning nodules on his head, fin perfect, so I'm quite happy with this considering we've had a lot of predation on the canal. Bit of a split fin, he'll be alright. Right, so that was a nice start to the canal session. A nice big canal bream, £3.12. So I'm just resting her in the side at the minute because she did put up a good scrap with that fish. As you can see, she's laying on her side, but she will correct herself. As you can see, she's going down, which is good. She's a nice big canal bream. A few split fins, but it's hardly surprising when you consider all the predation that's going on in here. See, she wants to get out. Give her enough time to recover. She deserves all my respect, and it's just nice catching them on the float. So that's the first bream. Maybe there might be another one there, I don't know, but I thought that was a tench the way that was fighting. Right, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to nudge her just over the net now. She'll go now. There she goes. Right, so this is what I'm seeing. It's just 4 o'clock and it's just coming light now, and so far just the one bite, just the one bream. And as you can see, I am in pitch blackness here on the GoPro, but I can see my starlight just out there. Well, don't you just love this this time in the morning? The sun's just going to be rising up there, and we've got 1 or 2 fish splashing about now, which is quite nice. So they're taking all the little free bits of bread that are on the surface. You can't see it because it's still quite dark, but there's some small rudd there. I don't mind a big rudd. I haven't had a big rudd for a year or so now, so fingers crossed might be able to angle one out. We've only got about an hour or so, but hopefully we'll get one. Well, there's plenty of fish now topping all over the place. They're following my bread all the way down the canal. I think they're small rudd. Still the one bream at the minute, the one bite. It's nice though to catch it from a canal. There's not too many fish left in here now, so it's quite a result to get one out. So 3.12, not too bad. There's my float just over there. We're getting quite a few small rudd coming up now, taking the bait. It looks to me like there was just that one bream up to now. It might have just been a lonesome bream because I can't see anything else. And we haven't had any more bites. Don't you just love the mist rising? Absolutely fantastic being here. You can see there's 1 or 2 lilies up. I am early, it's late April, but we've had a nice bream, so that's good. Can't go wrong with that. A beautiful place to fish. Right, this bit's been in now about 15 minutes. I always like to bring it in, put a new piece of bread on and put it back out there again. Don't leave it for a long period of time. Although you can see my bread's still on, it's still okay. So I won't bother putting a new piece on I'll just cast that straight back out to where I've just baited up. There we go, that's lovely. Watch the float. Cocks perfectly, meaning it hasn't sat on any weed or anything, and it's at the right depth that I want. And a tip, if you want to avoid the tow on the canal, just flick your rod, that sinks your line and that keeps your bait and float in position. Perfect. Now all we need now is a fish to come along and say, right, we'll have that piece of red kill, and off we go. Like I say, I'm happy with that bream that I've caught. That's a very good fish from here, considering all the predation on here. I'm amazed that anything that size really has survived. I mean, there used to be some really big rudd in here. I've had some really nice fish, but last year we had a lot of cormorants down here, and I haven't seen any of the big rudd. I've seen the little tiny ones, but no big ones. I mean, I know there's plenty of space to hide in the reeds, but usually I've had a couple by now, but so far nothing. Well, that bream was nice. There used to be a really big shoal of bream in here. Used to be about 50 strong going up and down the canal, but sadly not anymore. So we've had one, which was a nice bronze bream, and it's been an hour now and I haven't had anything else. So it looks like it's just that one fish. Hopefully, you know, if there's a tench around, we might get a tench, but only time will tell. Oh, we've just got something on here. Oh, it's what appears to be a nice canal bream. I didn't think there was many left in here, but we've got a nice canal bream. Come on. Oh, come on. This one's starting to fight now. I haven't had one of these for ages. That was me thinking it was a tench, and it's a nice canal bream. There we go. Lovely. About £3. Alright, put the rod just here while we get the gear out. So that's a nice start to the morning, wasn't it? £3.10 of canal bream. Beautiful and bronze. Well, I didn't think I'd be getting a bronze bream today, but I have done. It's a nice welcome start. Just started me canal campaign, and yeah, nice to have this one, because you don't know how many's left in because of the otter, but yeah, beautiful canal bream. There we go, a beautiful canal bream. A little bit of a marking on him there, but surprisingly in good condition, considering the otter's been on here. Lovely, nice start to the morning. Right, so as you can see, my bream has got a lot of strength in it, so we're just going to nudge my bream over the net. There we go. You do it this way, and then if we can do it this way, come on. What a beautiful fish. Whoa, look at that. Right, let's put some more bread out there and see if we can catch another one. Well, that's it for me now. So I haven't done too badly. I've had 2 beautiful bream out, which I didn't think would be in here because of the predation, but there were, so that was good. No tench yet. I don't know how many tench are left in here now, but we'll keep trying till about July time, and then the weed just gets too heavy, and you know, the weed just gets too bad, and mostly you lose your fish. It goes straight into the weed. You get 4 pound of fish and about 20 pound of weed. But if you've liked this video, please like and subscribe, and we'll be out again somewhere, who knows where, but I'll be fishing somewhere, so stay tuned for the next episode, and thank you for watching.